Welcome and thanks for joining us at EMII.com. I'm Ainsley Fior with your hedge fund headlines. Today is Friday, March 13, 2009. The Wall Street Journal reports that private equity firm 3i is planning to invest in debt instruments. The UK-listed private equity firm may invest in senior debt issued by companies with good cash flow, such as Texas Utilities, owned by TPG Capital and KKR. The firm is planning to hold the debt to maturity, then seek controlling positions by converting debt to equity. And in more hedge fund news, Bloomberg reports that hedge fund firm Paulson and Company may have gained $428 million by short-selling Lloyd's Banking Group and HBOS. The firm took short positions in Lloyd's and HBOS in September, but the stake fell below the reporting threshold on March 9th. Lloyd's surrendered to the government on March 7th in exchange for asset guarantees. Paulson also made about $409 million shorting Royal Bank of Scotland. Staying with hedge fund news, Asian Investor reports that the Korean fund industry's self-regulatory organization agreed to limit new inflows into money market funds because of concern about risk. The goal is to reduce institutional exposure to money market funds by 15% to around 50 trillion won, or $33 billion, from about 60 trillion won today, or $40 billion. Institutional inflows have surged this year, bringing the total amount invested in money market funds to 130 trillion won, including retail investors. And in other hedge fund news, Private Equity Wire reports that venture capital firm Braemar Energy Ventures has appointed Scott DePasquale as principal and executive in residence. He will be based in the firm's Boston office. Previously, DePasquale was a senior vice president at GE Energy Financial Services and has also been a member of the Boston Stock Exchange. And that rounds out today's hedge fund headlines. Thanks for joining us on EMII.com. For more details on these stories and much more, click onto our Hedge Funds channel online and read the full stories and latest developments.